August 18th to order. First council member in the queue for announcements is Council Lady Sandra Moore.
Thank you, Chair. I appreciate it so much. I do just have a couple announcements, and one is just the 12 South concert series that's normally held at Sevier Park. Please, save the date because they're normally very great concerts in the park at Sevier, and the first one is going to be on September the 20th. And so whoever sits in this chair will be coming back with that same announcement. I also want to say to the viewing audience that I have served 8 years as a council member, and I have enjoyed meeting everyone along the way. The journey has been awesome, great. I just can't say how much I have really appreciate all the support that I have received in the years within the district. So I just want to say that our district will be, whoever is elected will be well represented. And again, thank you so much for letting me serve you for the last 8 years. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Council Lady, and we have enjoyed serving alongside you. You have served your district in Nashville well. Councilman Duvall.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just wanted to very quickly put a message out to Council District 33. It's been a great honor to serve you over the last almost 9 years, as I was originally elected on a 300-day term or somewhere close to that. It's been a wonderful pleasure. I'll be around until August the 31st, but as calls come in, I will try to turn those over to Councilman-elect Sam Coleman. He's going to do a wonderful job for you, and I think you'll be very pleased with his service. He's a seasoned councilman. And I'll still be around, and I'll try to help wherever I can and add wisdom and knowledge where I can bring it. Again, Council District 33 and all the citizens of Davidson County, thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Thank you, Councilman Duvall. You also served your district well. Council Lady Johnson.
Thank you, Chair Matthews. Everyone in District 29 Southeast Nashville, I just want to remind everyone that Southeast Nashville United will have a Meet the Candidates, which is an afternoon of food, fellowship, and family fun to meet and talk in an informal atmosphere with the Metro Nashville candidates for mayor and council at large in this upcoming runoff election. The Meet the Candidates event is Saturday, August 29th from 1:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. at the Southeast Community Center Park. Now, you know, this is the old Hickory Hollow Mall location where we had the voting. So it's at the Southeast Community Center Park. You will be able to ask candidates questions about issues important to you, and there will be a lot of other activities to keep your kids busy, etc., while you meet and greet with the candidates. Also, everyone is very excited about the opening of Smith Springs Elementary School. Thank you, council colleagues, for all of your support for that. And school board member Will Pinkston has sent out this notice to join him and the other board members, faculty and staff and students at the Smith Springs Elementary School ribbon cutting, which will be Friday, August 28th at 10:30 a.m. at 3132 Smith Springs Road. Thank you.
Thank you, Council Lady Johnson. Council Lady Leinster.
Thank you and good afternoon. I have the pleasure of having my entire family here tonight, and I would like to ask them to join me at the mic now. Please come forward. My son Travis is from Maryland. My son David is from Virginia, and of course you know my mother. She's been down here many times. David's wife, Carmen, who lives in Virginia, they have two smart, wonderful children that I'm proud of, Kayla and Kyle. Where is David? David, come step up in here. Okay. This is really an auspicious time for me because I have been in public service for over 25 4 years. And before that, I was president of our neighborhood group, North Nashville Organization for Community Improvement, one of the oldest neighborhood groups in Davidson County. But I had the pleasure of not only serving in public service, but serving as the first police officer that worked in the patrol division of the police department. And I was very, very grateful for that opportunity. And I'd like to thank the people of District 21 who saw in me what I really, really could do for the district. And I think I fulfilled expectations and beyond. But at this time, with your indulgence, Mr. Speaker Pro Tem, I'd like to ask Travis or David if they would say something.
I would just say it's an honor to have Miss Lankster as our mother. She has definitely served her time as a public servant, but also as a police officer. As a young child, grown up with the mother as a police officer is a different experience. But I, over the years, have really grown to appreciate that time. So thank you for all your service.
Thank you for coming. David, would you like to say something? Just say.
We just want to say that we love you, we appreciate you, and you served District 21, as you said, probably as good as any council person could in District 21. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, District 21, for allowing me this time. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Council Lady Lankster. We certainly appreciate your service and everything you meant to this city. Councilman Claiborne?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Two announcements regarding Two Rivers Mansion. The Friends of Two Rivers will be hosting our third Music at the Mansion event this Saturday evening, beginning at 7 o'clock. The members of the Nashville Blues Society will be on the lawn, so we encourage folks to bring your lawn chairs, your blankets, and come on out to Two Rivers Mansion at 3130 McGavock Pike and enjoying an evening of blues music. Next month, on Friday, September the 18th, the Tennessee Mafia Jug Band will be on the veranda at the mansion. That's bluegrass and country, so mark that on your calendar. And for anyone who, there's still an opportunity to come and take a tour of the mansion until the end of August, the 31st of August, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons from noon until 5 o'clock. The last tour begins at 4 in the evening. It takes about an hour. You learn about the history of the three McGavock families that lived there, the history of the Two Rivers Farm, that at its height was over 1,100 acres. And so we invite you to come and take advantage of that opportunity. And then I'd just like to echo some of the other council members that have already spoken and express my thanks and gratitude to the people of District 15 that have given me the opportunity to serve them for the last 8 years. It's been an extreme pleasure and a life-changing event. And I just thank each person in the Donaldson, Two Rivers, Pennington, Bend area for giving me the opportunity to serve. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Claiborne. It's been a pleasure serving with you as well. Council Lady Weiner.
Thank you, Chair. I appreciate it. This is just a notice to everybody in Bellevue that hasn't already seen it, and I'm not sure how you would have missed it. But the mall demolition party is going to be this Saturday from 3 o'clock until 9 o'clock with the actual demolition. And yes, part of the building will come down, a little bitty part, but a part of the building will come down at 7 o'clock. So we look forward to seeing everybody out there, bounce houses for the kids, food trucks, face painting, and music all day long. So we look forward to seeing you there. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Council Lady Weiner. Council Lady Dow.
Thank you. I just wanted to make two quick announcements. The first announcement, it was made by Council Lady Karen Johnson a few minutes ago, but I want to encourage everyone out in Southeast Nashville, District 32 specifically, to come out on Saturday, August 29th at 4:30 p.m. from 1:30 to 4:30 to the Meet the Candidates Forum. So this is a Get Out the Vote, Meet the Candidates Forum. I want to encourage you to come out and vote. It's very important to do that. You can vote at our Southeast Regional Recreation Center during early voting. It will be open, but come out to the Meet the Candidates Forum. Get to meet these leaders running for office and find out what their vision is for the city and so forth. The other thing I want to say is to all of my council colleagues who will not be returning that I have enjoyed serving with most of you. Just kidding. I've actually enjoyed serving with all of you. I appreciate every last one of you. I enjoyed serving with you, and I hope the friendship continues after service. I appreciate what you have done, the time that you've spent with me, teaching me, and I've learned a lot from each one of you, and I appreciate what you've done for the city. I'm personally pretty proud of what we've accomplished in Nashville the last 4 years and looking forward to the next 4 years. And I also just want to say something. I don't see my little mentor in here, but to Council Lady Edith Langster, how much I really appreciate the mentorship and the friendship and the opportunity to serve aside her these last 4 years being in council. So just want to say thank you. And to Tim Garrett, I'll be taking over the bundt cakes after you leave, just to let you know. Looking forward to it.
Thank you, Council Lady Dow. Councilman Bedney.
Thank you, Speaker. I guess I want to second what my peers have said. It's been great serving with everybody here, and I hope that I will benefit from your advice and leadership in the years to come after you are done with public service. I appreciate you. I want to speak a little bit about Brady Banks, who we started running against each other. And then we became great friends, and we did a lot of good stuff for the Southeast corridor of Nashville Road, and I appreciate your service, Brady. And I also want to say a little bit about Mayor Dean and his staff. It's been great serving at the same time they did and being part of this great process of making Nashville better. So I miss the party that you guys had before, and I just wanted to have the opportunity to say that. Now, as to neighborhood issues, I wanted to let people know that the Burkitt Commons meeting went very well. Lots of people showed up and gave some good feedback on the design, and the developer is going to come back again with a revised plan. I hope that's not for me.
It's not.
Okay.
Just be respectful of the speaker, please, in the chamber.
So stay tuned for announcements when we have the new meeting, so you guys can, the people watching on TV can decide if they support it or not. We also had a meeting about Sunnywood. That went very well as well, and the Public Works people are going to come back with a revised project for Sunnywood. So again, try to be available when we have that meeting. And then on September 5th, it'll be my first, office hours for District 31, and at this meeting we're going to be discussing the idea of creating a Friends of the Greenway for Mill Creek Greenway. So I hope if anyone in District 31 is interested in our Greenway system, that you'll come to Vibe Cafe, which is on Lenox Village, just to be part of that process. Thank you very much. Thank you, Speaker, for your service.
Thank you, Councilman Bedney. Councilman Baker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker Pro Tem. I also want to thank all the residents of District 20 for supporting me for the last 8 years. I've been in council and everything, and I think I've done a great job out there. I'm sorry I didn't make the runoff in at large, but I'd like to keep serving them the best I could, but you know how things go. We can't win them all, so I just want to thank the residents of District 20 for keeping me in 8 years.
Thank you, Councilman Baker. It's been a pleasure to serve with you. Council Lady Johnson.
I was trying to say something about Council Lady Jacobia Dowell, but she just slipped out a little bit. But I wanted to acknowledge those bundt cakes that she has in the back. They're absolutely delicious, everybody. So we're all looking forward to that being the continued tradition. But I also want to piggyback on her and my other colleagues here and say I love each and every one of you, and I have enjoyed serving with each of you. I've learned a lot as well, and I look forward to the next 4 years.
Thank you, Council Lady Johnson. Seeing no other council members in the queue, that concludes our announcement period. We will reconvene at 6:30 for our regular scheduled meeting.